And we are up to the unit test. Big Bird, welcome. Brent, great to see you. I am having a decent time. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate you so very much. I'm glad you're here. We're about to do a unit test. So folks watching the video at home, if you want to follow along, you should go ahead and pause this video, assuming you're not watching live, and maybe give it a shot yourself before checking out what the answer is. But I'm not going to do a whole lot of explanation here, as is usual for me. So, starting the unit test. The lengths of some footprints are shown below. How many more footprints are 46.5 centimeters long than are 48.5 centimeters long? That looks like 4 to me. Basketball player who scores the most points gets a special recognition. Create a picture graph, with each one being 8. So I guess this is one of those things where if you're pausing the video, you'll have to actually like sketch something out. Just use circles instead of basketballs. Well, let's see. If each one's worth 8, then Dina would get 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amit would get 4 of them. Carolina would get 5. And Antonio would get 7. What is the width of the bookcase? That looks like about 4.5 feet to me. Use the space bar when you're doing 4.5. Don't write and, don't use a comma. Just hit the space bar. It'll understand what you mean. So measure each of these to the nearest 1/4 of an inch. Then make a line plot. Or a dot plot. No, it does say a line plot. Well, let's see. That bottom one looks like it's 2.5. That green one looks like it's 4.5. That blue one looks like it's 5 inches exactly. And the biggest one looks like it is 6 1/4. Boom. Essentially what we're doing is we're taking all the tips of the pencils and compressing them down into one axis, right? If you were to overlap all 4 of these pencils, then you would get the first one ending here, the second one here, the third one here, the fourth one here. Ruby had a budget of up to $75 to spend. She made a graph of the items she bought. How much money does she have left? She started with 75. This is how much she spent. Looks to me like she should have $10 left. The graph shows the favorite ice cream flavors at the dessert zone. After the... Okay, so hold on. There's the graph. 225 for that biggest one. 25 people changed from chocolate to strawberry. After they changed, which 2 had the same number? That would be chocolate and cookie dough. If you were to carve this piece off, you'd be able to see that they're going to be this. Chocolate and cookie dough. That's the one I got wrong before, so I'm feeling a little bit better now. The conductor created a chart and a bar graph to show how many of each type of instrument were in the orchestra. Which one of these is 8, 16, 32, and 24? Wow, it's... Yeah. Perfectly lined up and everything. Which one of these is which? Well, this looks like percussion at 8, brass at 16, woodwind at 24, string at 32. Yasmin took a survey of her classmates to determine the frequencies of eye colors. How many total classmates did she survey? I got 29 total. Nice. Last question. The heights of some sunflowers are shown below. How many are 8 1/4 feet tall? I see 3. That is the unit test. Wait a second. Oh man, we didn't get the sound because I accidentally clicked wrong, but we did finish it. We are at 100%. Excellent. Let's back out into 3rd grade.